Hi all, on the bench today I have a Realistic Navajo TRC 458 40 channel plus 40 channel AM SSB radio from back in the day. These radios have the 858 board in them, made between 1976 to 1978, give or take a month or two either side, and really good boards. The quality components used back in the 1970s were world class when you think about it. As the CB craze took off, obviously corporates got hold of, profit margins and reduced the quality of the boards, the components and everything. But the 858 radio will probably go down history as one of the best CB boards, motherboards if you even like to call it, in CB land. So this is a modified version. Obviously it's got the DigiScan on there. It takes it from 26 megs all the way up to 28 megs. These days, nobody really cares about who does what on the CB band, well, in Australia, as long as you don't do a couple of dumb things like try and run big power or go and run out of band. So this radio is currently hooked into a dummy load, and that's where I do most of my tweaking and tuning up. I've replaced a couple of caps in this radio. The main filter cap, had a look over the board. It came in fairly dirty and dusty. Cleaned it up as best as I can, and I also changed the it wasn't working when it came in, the meter light, so I put a new LED globe in there. Usually I put a 400 ohm resistor in line, but it's just a little bit bright with the camera. But it's not that bad off camera. The light's not that bright. Okay, so standard features for a radio back in the day. The only thing that a lot of people didn't like about these radios was the fact that they didn't have a mic gain. The mic gain's preset in the radio, and there is a adjustment that you can go in and tweak it up if you want to. I've given this a good clean. It just came in with a bit of funky glue or something like that. I think there was a silver surround around the channel selector. Yeah, I've got another one there, so that's what's missing. The silver surround around the channel selector, that's obviously came off at some stage. But the radio itself is in really good nick. It's got really good power, and another great feature of these radios, and I think it was predominantly just Realistic did this. I know it's on the 457, the 490s, the mobiles as well. When you transmitted, they had a red meter light. So I'll just transmit briefly, and as I said, I am going into a dummy load. Audio 1, audio 1, 2, audio 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, so that looks really good. That came up better on camera than I thought it was going to. Got really good modulation, really good power. It's probably just standard. The only thing that's been done to this, I'll just stop transmitting. The only thing that's been done to this, clarifier's been opened, and obviously it's got the DigiScan. So there's just a quick overview of the Realistic TRC 458. Look, there's probably a lot of videos on these done, but yeah, just want to show you the DigiScan. So you can go up, just scan up through there, and go right up. You can set it to home channel. That's already been preset. You can go and then preset it. Other features are the step. You can go down 5 kc, whatever you want to do. This one can be really fast. You can set the scan feature. Oops, sorry about that. The scan feature and everything like that. But predominantly, see, that's why you've got the step, because when you're scanning, especially on manual, you can go past where you need to. So obviously in Australia, 27.355 or 35 lower sideband is the popular calling channel in Australia. Channel 38 lower side as well is fairly popular when the skip starts running, which we'll do soon. So yeah, not too sure what I'm going to do with this radio. If I'm going to keep it or move it on, who knows. I've had it for about a couple of months and I haven't really done a lot to it. So yeah, it's come up really well. Cleaned up pretty good. Probably needs just another wipe over. The covers are all fairly good. Yeah, couldn't see too much of a problem with them. The back of the radio is just the back of the radio. Everyone's seen the back of the radio. There's nothing really there to see. But yeah, and just another interesting feature, as I said before, when you have a DigiScan, they unplug the channel selector from the board, so that's why there's no channel readout at the moment. Fairly easy to reverse the mod. Yeah, basically you just disconnect the DigiScan and you plug the ribbon cable back into the slot near the chip, and it goes back to a normal 40 channel radio. The only thing that probably people didn't really do was align the radio certain frequencies. Technically, when you meant to align a 40 channel radio, you meant to be on channel 20. Obviously there was probably a little bit of drift and bits and pieces going on with these radios as they got higher up the band. If you press fast, I'll press fast, and you can see it really skip through the channels now down to 26. But nobody really goes on them anymore. I know obviously there's a free band channel, 27555, but yeah, I don't advise people transmitting because if you want to poke the bear, that's what usually gets people going, is people transmitting on that free band channel, especially people with an axe to grind. You know, if they feel like it, probably take a fair bit of encouragement from the authorities, but as long as you don't do anything dumb, I suppose, you know, running a kilowatt or, you know, the usual swearing and carrying on. The CB band these days isn't as regulated as much as it used to be. They probably just don't have the resources, and I think that there's a certain fair bit of latitude given on the 11 meter band these days, and as I've said, as long as you don't do anything dumb. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I've got plenty more radios to come, and yeah, I'll be doing these as much as I can in the next month or two. Obviously Christmas coming up, so it might be a little bit quiet for a little while, and yeah, I'll get back into it. Probably got a couple of more videos, and I'll get back into it in the new year. All right, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. Stay safe. Hopefully we all get through this nonsense together and all come out the other side maybe better for it, maybe not, who knows. Okay, 73s for now.